I just got done with the workout before I came over, so my hair is probably crazy.
Let's work out. I haven't done that in so long now.
You always working out. You're always going to stride.
Not lately.
Oh, well, you were doing well for a while.
For a while. Before Vlogmas happened.
Yes, Vlogmas derails everything. Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I am so excited to do because I am bringing on a special guest. This is my friend and neighbor. This is Michele Wang. She is going to be joining me today, and we are just going to do a very chill and relaxed holiday tag.
Yeah.
You look very festive.
Oh, I know. I don't usually wear color.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I walked in, I was like, hello. The queen.
I pulled it out for Samantha.
I feel so special. I brushed my hair.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we are going to be doing the holiday tag. This is a tag video that I did 6 years ago. That was a collab with my friend Natalie, and I thought, why not revisit it and just hang out together? We will also be doing a video for Michele's channel, so make sure to go check that out. I will have all of her links below.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Thanks for having me over at your place.
Yes,
neighbor.
yes. We're filming in my really cramped filming room, so we're like on top of one another.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into these questions. So I will link all of the questions down below if you want to do it. It's just very chill. Like Michele mentioned, we're both doing Vlogmas, so we're doing videos every single day on YouTube, and it's just a crazy time to be alive and a YouTuber. Like, it's crazy. Like, she messaged me the other day, and I was like, my brain hurts. I can't think of anything. I don't know what else to do. So I was like, what can we do that's just very chill?
Yeah.
And easy to film and easy to edit.
Yeah.
Don't put a lot of stress on ourselves.
Yeah. I know. And then I started coming up with like crazy ideas. I was like, we'll be in the car. We'll be drinking Starbucks. We're going to be talking. We'll have the dogs in the back. Like, she was like, can we keep it simple? I was like, right.
I mean, I was down for the Starbucks idea always. Like, how can we make this very easy on us? Because we're both, and we're just busy people. We have a lot of other, we do a lot of things.
We do.
So,
yeah.
As simple as we can keep it in Vlogmas.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be interesting because I don't know any of
Okay, so the first question is your favorite holiday lip color.
Oh, I have it on.
Okay.
Yes, I have it on. I do have to apologize, though. I don't have any eye makeup on because I'm having an eczema breakout right here. And I've just been ignoring it and just piling the makeup on, and it's really making it worse. So I'm like, today I need to take a break. So anyway, but I do have lip color on, and my favorite is this Jimmy Choo.
That looks beautiful.
Lipstick. So here's the case.
Stunning.
It's so extra. And the actual case looks like one of their heels. Lipstick. And it's got like, what is that? It's like a python print on there.
Yes.
What is the actual color name? Hold on. Can you read that?
That is, Coral Kiss.
Coral Kiss.
Coral Kiss. Jimmy Choo.
My favorite. My favorite. I really love orangey red colors. And I have, thanks. And I have ones that are more orange. I like to save those for the summertime.
Okay.
So the ones with a little bit more red, I like for the holidays.
Okay. Love it. For me, I'm like, I wear the same like 3 lip colors all the time. What do I even have on today?
It's so pretty.
I have ColourPop BFF2 lip liner and the Dior. I put on my Dior gloss for you since I was coming over here. I was like throwing all my drugstore options. I was like, no. Okay, Dior. Dior is the one we're gonna do. So I have the Dior Lip Glow Addict on in mahogany. Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love that name.
That is, yes.
Mahogany.
I know. That's what I have on. But I would say right now I've been really, I don't know if this is really holiday, but I feel like it's kind of holiday. My collab lip gloss that I did with Ofra, which is in Millie, because it's this frosty, pearly white. And I just think it looks so pretty. And right now it's the cold girl trend is going around. And I feel like that lip color is just like, it makes me, it puts me in the festive mood. Because most people do like red. Yeah. But I'm just not a big red lipstick wearer. I truly think the last time I wore red lipstick was at our New Year's Eve party this past year. I don't think I've worn red lipstick at all in 2022. Yeah, besides that,
it's so high maintenance.
It is, and I was paranoid the whole night. Like it was a Gatsby party. I was dressed as the flapper and everything, and I had the red lip, and just the whole night I was bothered. I was bothered, and I'm trying to be unbothered. Right. So
you are unbothered.
I am unbothered. But so I would say right now it's still my Ofra gloss.
That's such a good one.
Snow. It's like snow.
It is, and I think it will turn any lipstick into a holiday lipstick.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, second question is favorite holiday movie.
Elf.
I was gonna say Elf. I love Elf. It's the best. It's how can anyone be in a bad mood when you watch Elf? Is beyond me.
And every time I have a Sony television, so it has the Google opening screen, and there's Will Ferrell there.
I love it. Just so happy.
Just Buddy the Elf in my face, and it's like I almost don't even need to watch the movie. I see him, and I'm like,
yes.
It's so good.
I love it. I was so mad though the other night because we have trivia where I live. One of our categories was like Christmas movies or Christmas themes or something along those lines. And they were asking questions about a movie, like A Christmas Carol or something. I don't really watch any movies or shows, so I don't know anything in this trivia game. But then I was like, man, if she would just ask a question about Elf, I would know the answer. The very next question is Elf, and I could not think of the answer. And I was so mad at myself. It was, what was the number one rule for elves? And it's, oh my gosh, now I can't even remember it. Spreading holiday cheer or something like that. Spreading cheer to all or something along those lines. And I was so mad I could not think of it. I was thinking of like smiling and eating candy for breakfast. I was like, what is it? What is it? I was literally so mad because I just said it. I was like, if you ask an elf question, I'll know it. I psyched myself out.
It's okay.
Psyched myself out. Oh my gosh. Elf is so good.
So the best.
Will Ferrell is just
the best.
Funny.
Yeah. He's just funny.
I've had multiple friends who have met him and have said that he's like the nicest, like most genuine, funny dude. Like,
I love that.
And I love hearing that.
Yeah, same.
That's always stuck out to me about Will Ferrell. Favorite holiday song?
I'm not the biggest fan of holiday music.
I'm not either. They keep playing it at our restaurant at the
so
complex.
Irritating. It's so irritating.
I feel like I'm in a mall. I don't want to be in a mall.
That's exactly. You know what it is? It's that they start pumping it around Halloween.
Yes.
So by the time,
it's too much. It's too long.
And so so I just don't like holiday music.
I'm the same way. And it kind of makes me sad. I don't know if it's because I'm always away from my family on holidays.
Oh.
Like, I'm not sure if that's what it is. Because I've usually always have been. My family was in the Army and all of that. So I've typically always been separated from my family at holidays. So I don't know if it just makes me bummed out.
Maybe. Yeah. It's just this constant reminder.
Yes. It's like...
It's like love songs when you like are going through a breakup.
Yes.
Like you can't escape it.
Yes.
I really don't have one.
So we're not holiday music people.
No.
I like this about us though.
Yeah.
Bonding.
So my twinsies.
Bonding. Favorite holiday traditions?
So I didn't grow up in a very traditional household. My parents always worked on Christmas Eve, not Christmas, but Christmas Eve. So we never really did much for Christmas, and it definitely wasn't the same every year. But when I got older, I of course tried to create some traditions of my own. But I don't know. I mean, decorating the tree, is that too vague?
No, because that's fun.
Yeah, maybe that.
I don't even have a tree. I'm such a Scrooge when it comes to holidays. Like, sometimes I feel so bad. I walked into my friend's apartment the other day, and it's like so beautifully decorated. And I've always been like, I don't have enough space. I don't have enough space.
Yeah.
Because I went from like a condo to like a pretty small house with a new puppy who like, she was into everything.
Yeah.
And then when my ex-husband and I had our bigger house, he was like, Samantha, we need a tree.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not stopping you. Like, if you
go right ahead,
want to do something. And he's like, we have to put lights up because we moved to his like small hometown. And so he was like, every house is decorated. Like, we'll look weird if we don't. I was like, again, not stopping you. Yeah. And I support you. I'm just not going to do it. Yeah. I'm just not finding the lights. Like, I don't know why I'm not a big like holiday gal.
Yeah, I mean, every year I want to decorate for Halloween, and then I want to put up fall stuff, and then Christmas comes around. And every year I'm like, I'm just going to have to take all this down.
I know.
In like a month. And
just like constantly buying all the new things, and then I'm like, well, now what do I do with them?
And
it just feels like a lot.
It's a lot. I only have the tree.
Yeah.
That's...
And I think it's so beautiful, like, what everyone else does, but I don't know, I just don't do it myself. I'm trying to think if we had, I would say like tradition-wise, when I was younger, we always went to my grandma's house, and that was always so fun. It was just like, it was literally like what we would look forward to the entire year. Like the whole family would go on Christmas Eve, and we would have like the adults had their own gift exchange and the kids had their own. So on Thanksgiving, we would draw names out of a hat to see like which kids would buy for who. And that was always such a big deal. And like you always ended up falling asleep at grandma's house. And then you would somehow wake up in your bed the next day and it would be Christmas. Yeah. Like it was so fun. And it was just, it was like the best, it was the best time. And I remember like getting older and then obviously, you know, people start having their own families and start doing their own things. And then my grandmother fell ill and everything started to change. And I was like, no, no.
Grandma's house.
This was the best. But...
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know. What are you doing for actual Christmas this year?
Oh my God. So I was so excited at the idea that Vlogmas would be over. Not that I don't enjoy doing it, but it's, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I have some family here in Las Vegas, and then their extended family are whatever. I have extended family here. And so I was like, well, let me invite my aunt and uncle, okay, singular. And long story short, I'm now going to have 13 people over on Christmas Day.
Oh, no.
My mom was like,
oh, no, that's spiraled.
I know, she was like, well, you have to invite now. I'm like, I have to? I have to, okay.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah. So 13 people. I ordered the holiday feast from Whole Foods. Okay. I'm just going to go pick up all this food, stick it all in the oven.
Perfect. That sounds actually magical because I don't know how people do the hosting with the cooking and then the cleaning. I've never understood how people do that.
I did that once.
Hats off.
Once. And I felt like I was doing dishes for like 5 days.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was terrible.
It's crazy. And you just feel like you have to cook for so long.
Yes. Yes. I was on my feet for like 3 days before cooking. Oh, it was terrible.
Nope.
It was terrible. What are you doing?
I don't know. Last year we went in our hot tub. It was the most interesting
Vegas
Christmas that I've had in a very long time. I wore a Santa hat though, so I was like very festive. Santa Sam. Yep. And so we did that last year, but a lot of my friends are actually leaving this year, which you know, see their families. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. But I have one friend who's still sticking around. I think we're gonna hike somewhere. I don't know where exactly yet, but we're both really into hiking. She came with me to LA and we hiked to the Hollywood sign.
Okay.
So we'll both be here. She's here with her job and I just refuse to go back to the Midwest. It's like...
Well, especially this time of the year. Was it like negative 50?
Yeah, no. Yeah. My mom was sending me pictures of like the snow the other day. I was like, nah, I'm out, dog. So I'll still be here. So yeah, I think we're just going to go hiking and...
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, just something chill.
Yeah, I mean, it really is just another day.
Yeah.
Where everything is closed.
Yeah. Okay, best gift you've ever received?
For Christmas?
For Christmas, probably, yeah.
Okay.
That's a tough one.
It is, but I'm going to go way back. This is like 3rd grade.
Okay.
So my parents...
I love this.
My parents, they're Chinese immigrants, so they're not the best at gift buying or gift giving. So up until, maybe this was 4th or 5th grade. So up until then, I got just really crappy gifts. I mean, no, Mom, Dad, I love you. But like one year I'll never forget, I may have told you the story. You know, the wrapped package was underneath the tree, and so every day I'd go up to it and try to figure out what it was. And it was the size, it was kind of like if this was a box. Okay. Like it was kind of a rectangle size. And it was heavy. Okay. And I was like, oh my God, what could this be? You know, I don't even know what I was imagining. It ended up being a box of math flashcards.
Oh.
Arithmetic flashcards. I think this was maybe 1st or 2nd grade. And I was like, thanks. So those were the kinds of presents that I got up until this year. Okay. So this was like 4th or 5th grade. Okay. And it was like a clothing box. You know, this is when I first started getting into clothes or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, what could this be? And I had gone to the mall. I must have gone to the mall with my mom like before then and probably pointed something out. But she got me a Benetton sweater. It had like puffy letters on it in all different colors.
Oh.
And I loved it so much. And I'll never forget my mom's face. She was like, that's the one you wanted? And I'm like, I love it so much. And she's like, it's so ugly. She was like, it pained her to buy this sweater for me. But she got it for me anyway. She did.
That's so
She
sweet.
did. Yeah.
That
was the best one.
That's so good. I'm still thinking of the math. Like, if that would have been one of my gifts.
I was like, great.
I probably would have ran away from home.
And to this day, I'm pretty good at math.
Well, then I'm not. So maybe I see a correlation here.
It really helps.
Oh my gosh, that's so
really
funny.
helps.
I love it. The only gift that popped into my head, we're really not like a huge gift giving family. Like when people tell me like, oh, I'm putting my list together to give I'm like, oh, I don't know. We're not like being together was always like a highlight type thing, and we just didn't really focus on gifts all that much, and we still don't. But one year, my ex-husband and I went in together and we bought stock in the Green Bay Packers. And that was our Christmas gift.
I love that.
That was our Christmas gift. So I still, when people are like, oh, so you're a Packers fan? I'm like, I'm an owner. I'm an owner. Thank you. I mean, it does nothing. You do get to like vote on stuff. You get things sent in the mail. You get to vote. You can go to like the meetings at Lambeau if you wanted to, which we never did. And I was always so mad. Because I thought it would be cool. But there's like different little perks like that, but there's no like monetary, like you're not actually like, it's not like actual stock.
Yeah.
It's just something that you can say.
Yeah.
Because they only open it up every so often. The ugly Christmas sweater or holiday glam. I would say.
If I had to pick?
Yeah.
Oh, ugly Christmas sweater.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. I mean, I am an ex-knitter.
That's true. Okay.
Ex-knitwear designer. And I'm like...
That's true.
And I remember when this whole ugly Christmas sweater trend started. Because it's fairly recent. It's kind of a newish thing. And I'm like, knitters have been doing this for decades. Like, any sort of like homemade Christmas themed sweater is going to be kind of ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly. So yeah, that's...
Okay.
If I had to choose.
I love that. And I would definitely say holiday glam, because it's funny because last year we have a holiday party at the complex where I live, and it was an ugly Christmas sweater party, and me and my girlfriend were like, no. So we just did our own spin on it, but we found these skirts. I don't even know. Alex is the one that found them, but they were black skirts, but they were covered with bows, like the sticker bows that you put onto presents, and then the bottom was tinsel, gold tinsel. We wore those with just like, I wore a red bodysuit, she wore black boots, and like we were super cute, but we did not do I was like, no,
That's not for me.
We'll do our own thing. This year our New Year's party is 80s theme, and we're like, no, I don't think we're gonna do 80s. No, because I feel like everyone is gonna be the same.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna, like, the girls are all like the crimped hair, which I have right now, but like crimped hair and scrunchies, and like the gym outfits and the neon, and I'm like, what else can we do?
You could do the Madonna. A lot of lace.
Yeah, I do like lace.
Just a lot of lace and rhinestones.
Yeah.
And those rubber bracelets.
Yeah.
Or, which would be, this is what I would do, you could totally do like the working mom business suit with sneakers.
Oh, okay. That's an 80s vibe? Wait, with like shoulder pads?
Yeah, the power suit, just really ugly suits with like the bow tie.
Oh,
blouses.
Okay.
And then, of course, they're running for the train, so they always had those huge, like, Reebok sneakers on.
Okay.
With, like, fluffy socks. Over their nylons. Of course, they all stockings.
Okay.
Pantyhose, really big in the 80s.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. I like some different
So
ideas.
maybe.
So I was like, I feel like everyone's going to look the same.
Yeah.
I saw someone, because I was looking on TikTok for ideas, and someone had Baywatch, and I was like, wait, that's such a good idea. But I was like, wait, isn't Baywatch 90s?
I was going to say, I'm like...
I think the first episode aired in, like, 89, but, like, it didn't really start getting big until the 90s, and I was like, that might be too much of a stretch.
Maybe square pegs. Do you remember that show? Mm-mm. You're way too young. I just realized that. I'm like, wait, I think this came out before you were born.
Square pegs sounds fun.
Square pegs. It's the very, like, side ponytail.
Okay.
Huge sweater, off the shoulder
yeah.
with the tank top underneath and leggings, and then those like Reebok high top sneakers.
Yep. Okay, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Wait, Square Pegs was a show?
That was a show.
Oh.
It was on Channel 2, CBS.
Love it. Love that.
Loved it. And it was such a great show. And it's one of those shows I look back on so fondly. But then I think, like in reality, it was only on for like 2 seasons or something.
Oh, okay.
But it was about like high school kids.
Okay. If it would have been 90s themed, I would have really ran with that.
There's so much to do.
I've been watching a show. I don't watch any shows. But it's called The Dark Side of the 90s on Hulu. Oh,
I saw the thumbnail. Is it good?
Oh, it's so good. The first episode's on like talk shows, Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Drawled, like all of those. There's been, like I just finished the hip hop one, a lot of Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
90s supermodels. They ate cotton balls.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of
interesting.
A lot of supermodel stuff going on in the 90s.
Yes, there was that. And then the one I just started last night was on the internet. And like the big .com. And did you ever know pets.com? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the big thing. I guess there's like, I haven't gotten to that part yet, but there's like some big scandal. Yes, yeah, and they're showing this like puppet, and it was in the Macy's thing. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, so it's been, you should watch it. If I can give you a show recommendation.
I actually shared, I was working at an online PR marketing agency, and we shared an office space with Idea Lab, which was the company that I think thought of pets.com.
Oh, okay.
They like thought of all of these like .com businesses. Yeah, that didn't go well.
No. Well, it was crazy just about like the stock and like when it was Netscape, the first like internet browser, I believe, I think is what it was, like went public and like Wall Street went insane. So then that's when everyone was trying to get their .com and like it was so interesting to think about because I don't actually really remember the origins of I remember the internet coming out and then just being like, what is this? But I've never really understood the actual like origins and what happened and who created it and how it got started. And so it's been really interesting to learn all of that.
I have to watch that.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's like episode 10, I think, in season 1. It's been so good. I've been hooked, and I don't watch anything. Have you had a white Christmas?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I probably could not give you a specific, but I grew up in Jersey and then lived most of my life in New York. I think even here, I feel like it may have snowed.
I saw someone say that it snowed in but I want to say it was like 2008 or maybe it was 2018. I feel like there was an 8 in there. But someone did say that a few years ago, maybe it was 2018.
I feel like it was the first winter I was here. I feel like it didn't stick or anything, but I feel like it snowed. I'm pretty sure it snowed right around Christmas. So it's not like I woke up to a white Christmas where it was like white outside, but yeah. But I know I have.
Yeah.
I know I have.
Cool. And I'm from Iowa, so.
Yeah. You just had a white season.
If it was, yes, exactly. Like if you didn't have a white Christmas, it was like,
is everything okay?
This is weird. This is odd. I have not seen snow in Las Vegas yet. I know that it snowed last year, but like north.
Yeah. Not down
so
here.
Not near us. And then this year, like it's so pretty when you drive, like you can see the snow on the mountains. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
That's as close as I need to be.
Yeah.
That's as close as I need to be. So I moved definitely for the weather. So I can't handle the cold. But yeah, I'll be okay if I don't have a white Christmas. Where will you be when the clock strikes midnight on New Year's? Final question.
Palm Springs.
Oh,
I'm going to Palm Springs.
Love this for you.
Yeah, so I have a bunch of friends from New York. They rented a house in Palm Springs.
Very cool.
And I don't know if you guys know this about New Yorkers, but like from New York City, New Yorkers, they don't know about anything outside of New York. So I was like, oh my God, I can meet you guys. And they're like, oh, are you close? I'm like, I can drive there. They're like, really? Oh my God. So we're going to drive out there. We got a hotel because we're going to bring Butters.
Fun.
A pet-friendly hotel. And then, we're just going to hang out at their house.
Oh, I love that.
For the night. So I'm excited.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's funny, though, because that reminds me, one of my friends was having a party in LA, and she lives on the East Coast, and I was like, we were talking about it, and she was like, well, like, I'd asked you to come, but I know Las Vegas is far. I was like, it's a 40-minute flight. And she was like, really? Oh, dude, you want to come? I was like, what? Yes, I could drive there as recent. I drove there last year. I was like, What?
So close.
That's super
so close.
funny.
Yeah.
But where, I don't know. I feel like my New Year's plans are still up in the air because my girlfriend and I can't decide. Do we want to do the thing at our apartment complex, or do we want to see the Las Vegas Strip on New Year's? But it sounds like it's really crazy and it's just a lot of people. And
if you do the Strip, which I think sounds like fun, I mean, I think you'd have to get there.
Yes.
The night before.
Yes, I think I think most places you have to have like a 2-night hotel.
Right. That makes
stay.
sense.
And then I have a dog, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
But we don't know if we really want to stick around because like we did that last year.
Yeah.
It was fun, but it's also nice because you don't have to drive anywhere.
Right.
I don't know.
Come to Palm Springs.
I could come to Palm Springs, bring Aries with me.
Yeah.
So she can hang out with Butters.
Yeah. Oh.
They're best friends.
They're like BFFs. They go to the same school.
And whenever they send us photos, somehow they're always together. And Butters is small and Aries is big. And I'm like, how are you guys always fighting each other? Always. But my dog opens all the gates. She wants all the dogs to be together. So she goes around and if they don't put like the latch thing on them, she goes around and opens all the gates and lets all the dogs go together.
I bet Butters was like, psst, Aries.
Aries, you open this gate. Aries is like, sure can.
With her little...
Yes. I remember coming there like, well, so Aries did something interesting today. I was like, God, what?
What now?
I got her the dog advent calendar from PetSmart. We've been opening it. Today was only day 2.
Oh, okay.
But each one has a little cookie inside.
Oh.
I know, it's so cute.
I got one for Butters last year, but because she has those
the
digestive issues, I would unless it was a toy, I gave it to her. But I would substitute all of the treats for one of her tummy-friendly treats. I'm like, this is so dumb, so I didn't do it this year.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's everything. That's the holiday tag.
Yay!
We did it. Another Vlogmas video. Check. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed just hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
And again, make sure to check out Michelle's channel. She's the queen of luxury.
Oh, God.
Queen things over here. And we're going to film right now for her channel as well. So
check it out.
Catch me over there too. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you will subscribe before you go. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Nailed it.
Yes.